Rihanna secretly filming in Paris. Fans expose new music video clues that will blow your mind. Welcome to Popstar Daily. Paris is absolutely buzzing right now, and the reason has sent the entire music world into a complete frenzy that shows no signs of slowing down. On November 7, 2025, the one and only Rihanna was spotted in the City of Light under circumstances so mysterious and intriguing that fans are convinced they've stumbled upon the entertainment scoop of the year. The Barbadian superstar, who has kept the world waiting for new music for what feels like an eternity, was photographed at multiple iconic Parisian locations surrounded by camera crews, lighting equipment, and a full production team that screams one thing loud and clear: a music video is being filmed. After years of teasing, postponing, and leaving her navy desperately begging for new tracks, could this finally be the moment we've all been waiting for? The internet detectives who call themselves Rihanna fans have been working overtime, analyzing every photo, every video clip, and every detail captured by eagle-eyed observers who happened to catch glimpses of the secretive production. From the Eiffel Tower to the cobblestone streets of Montmartre, Rihanna has been spotted in stunning outfits that suggest multiple wardrobe changes typical of high-budget music video productions. The speculation has reached fever pitch, with hashtags like #Rihanna New Music, #Rihanna in Paris, and #R9 iscoming trending worldwide as millions of fans share their theories, excitement, and sheer desperation for confirmation that new music is actually, finally, really happening. This sighting comes at a particularly interesting time, just days after her show-stopping red carpet appearance with A$AP Rocky, where she revealed they'd welcomed their third child, proving once again that Rihanna operates on a level of multitasking that mere mortals can only dream of achieving. If you're as excited as we are about the possibility of new Rihanna music finally dropping, you absolutely must smash that like button right now, hit subscribe so you don't miss any updates on this developing story, and turn on notifications because when Rihanna decides to release new music, you'll want to be among the first to know. Comment below with your predictions about what this mysterious Paris project could be, and let's solve this mystery together. To understand why these Paris sightings have sent fans into such an emotional tailspin, we need to talk about the phenomenon known as R9, the mythical, endlessly anticipated, perpetually delayed ninth studio album from Rihanna that has become something of a running joke and a source of genuine heartache for her devoted fanbase. It has been over 9 years since Rihanna released Anti, in 2016, an album that was critically acclaimed and commercially successful, featuring hits like Work, Needed Me, and Love on the Brain. Since then, the Navy has been subjected to an endless cycle of hope and disappointment, with Rihanna regularly teasing new music in interviews only to pivot her focus to her wildly successful business ventures instead. The Fenty Beauty empire launched in 2017 and revolutionized the cosmetics industry with its inclusive shade ranges and innovative products, followed by Savage X Fenty lingerie line that has similarly disrupted the intimate apparel market with body-positive messaging and diverse representation. While fans celebrate Rihanna's business acumen and the way she's built a billion-dollar empire, the absence of new music has become an increasingly painful void for those who fell in love with her musical artistry. Every interview where she's asked about the album produces carefully worded responses about working on it, wanting it to be perfect, and not rushing the creative process, responses that fans have learned to interpret as not anytime soon. The situation has spawned countless memes, with the Navy regularly joking about being clowns for believing each new hint might actually lead somewhere. Social media is filled with dramatic posts from fans declaring themselves starving for new music, creating elaborate theories about when the album might drop, and expressing the unique mix of love and frustration that comes from standing an artist who refuses to operate on anyone's timeline but her own. Some fans have pointed out that Rihanna has released music for major film projects like Lift Me Up, from the Black Panther, Wakanda Forever soundtrack in 2022, proving she hasn't completely abandoned music, but these one-off singles only intensify the hunger for a full album that showcases her evolution as an artist. The Paris sightings that have ignited this latest wave of hope and speculation began emerging on social media on November 7, 2025, when multiple witnesses started posting photos and videos from various locations throughout the French capital. The first sighting came from near the Eiffel Tower, where Rihanna was photographed wearing an absolutely stunning avant-garde outfit that looked far too elaborate and styled to be casual streetwear. The ensemble featured dramatic silhouettes, luxurious fabrics, and the kind of high-fashion aesthetic that has become synonymous with Rihanna's visual presentations in her music videos. Witnesses reported seeing multiple cameras, professional lighting rigs, and a crew of dozens managing what appeared to be a large-scale production. As the day progressed, more sightings emerged from different neighborhoods, suggesting the production was moving to multiple locations throughout Paris to capture diverse backdrops. One particularly exciting clip showed Rihanna in a completely different outfit near the Seine River, this time in something more romantic and flowing, performing what appeared to be choreographed movements while cameras captured every angle. Another sighting placed her in the artistic Montmartre district, where the cobblestone streets and historic architecture provided a distinctly Parisian atmosphere that fans immediately recognized as perfect music video material. What's particularly telling about these sightings is the level of security and secrecy surrounding the production. Unlike some artists who announce their video shoots in advance or allow more open filming, Rihanna's team appeared to be working hard to maintain discretion, quickly moving between locations and limiting the public's access to the set. This level of secrecy is consistent with how major artists often handle highly anticipated releases, wanting to control the narrative and the reveal rather than having details leak prematurely. The wardrobe changes documented throughout the day suggest a video with multiple looks and potentially different themes or sections, the kind of production value that typically accompanies a major single release rather than a casual project. The fan theories that have emerged from these Paris sightings read like intricate detective work, with Rihanna's navy piecing together clues with the dedication of professional investigators. Some fans have noted that Paris has particular significance in Rihanna's career and personal life. She's walked in Paris Fashion Week, has close relationships with French luxury brands, and has always expressed love for the city's artistic culture and aesthetic. The choice of Paris as a filming location, fans argue, suggests something sophisticated and high concept rather than a casual or tropical themed video. Others have been analyzing the specific outfits spotted during filming, comparing them to Rihanna's previous music video aesthetics and trying to determine what genre or mood the new music might embody. Fashion-focused fans have identified several pieces from haute couture collections, suggesting collaboration with major designers and the kind of budget that indicates a significant release rather than a lower priority project. Music industry insiders who have been following the speculation have pointed out that November releases often indicate an artist is positioning for awards consideration or year-end chart dominance, both strategies that would make sense for Rihanna's long-awaited return to music. Some fans have even gone so far as to examine flight records and social media activity from Rihanna's frequent collaborators, trying to determine which producers and featured artists might have also been in Paris during the filming period. The timing of the sighting, coming just days after her red carpet revelation about baby number 3, has led to additional theories about whether the new music might address themes of motherhood, family, or personal evolution. One popular theory suggests that Rihanna has been working on music throughout her pregnancies and postpartum periods, using these transformative life experiences as inspiration for what could be her most personal and mature album yet. The secrecy surrounding the project has only fueled more speculation, with fans convinced that the lack of official announcements means Rihanna is planning a surprise release strategy similar to what Beyoncé has successfully employed in the past. The broader implications of potential new Rihanna music extend far beyond just satisfying her eager fanbase. Her return to music would represent a major moment in contemporary pop culture with significant industry impact. Rihanna's influence on modern music cannot be overstated. She's one of the best-selling artists of all time with over 250 million records sold worldwide. She's won 9 Grammy Awards, and she's known for her ability to cross genres seamlessly while setting trends rather than following them. An R9 release would likely dominate charts globally, influence fashion and beauty trends for months afterward, and potentially shift the entire musical landscape depending on what sonic direction she's chosen to explore. Music critics and industry analysts have speculated endlessly about what Rihanna's return to music might sound like after such a long absence, wondering whether she'll continue in the alternative R&B direction of return to the pop and dance sounds of her earlier work, or explore entirely new territory informed by her maturation as an artist and person. The Paris filming, with its emphasis on high fashion and sophisticated European aesthetics, suggests something elevated and artistic rather than straightforward pop, though Rihanna has always been unpredictable in the best possible way. Beyond the music itself, a new Rihanna album would represent a cultural moment, dominating conversations across social media, inspiring countless think pieces about her artistic choices, and likely breaking streaming records given the pent-up demand from years of waiting. The question on everyone's mind is whether this Paris project represents the lead single from the long-awaited album or perhaps just one track from a larger body of work that might be released in phases. Rihanna's team has remained completely silent about the Paris sightings, neither confirming nor denying the music video speculation, which is entirely consistent with how major surprise releases are typically handled in the streaming era, where controlling information and building mystery is part of the marketing strategy. So what do you think? Is this finally happening? Is Rihanna really filming a music video in Paris for her long-awaited new music, or are we all setting ourselves up for disappointment once again? What genre do you think she's exploring, and what would you most want to hear from Rihanna's musical return? Drop all your theories, predictions, and hopes in the comments below, and let's manifest this new music into existence together.